everyone. Today we're going to be making a hidden book, and I was thinking we were doing the hidden book because today's name of Allah is Sattar, and Sattar means the one that hides your faults. So in this book, it looks like a normal book, but then in the middle there are some hidden pages. So just like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hides our secrets, this book hides the middle pages. So let's get started. What we're going to be doing is getting our material ready first. So we will need one 8.5 by 11 inch sheet of paper, and this one has been cut in half already lengthwise. And then we also need two 11 16th, two 2-inch and 11/16 by 4 1/4 inch sheets of paper. Now these are exact sizes, and soon you'll see why. And then we also need two 3 1/4, 3 and 4.5 inches sheets of paper for the covers, and these are optional, but as you can see, it makes it look prettier. And then I also printed out some names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you could use to put into your book, or you can also go into the magazines and look up some attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like I had done, and then glue them on top. So today I'm just going to show you how to make the book. The first thing you need to do is get your sheet of paper that you cut in half already, and then you fold it in half. Just take your time, make sure the edges meet so that you have a neat fold. Use your ruler, or if you have a bone folder, to make a crease. Okay, next you take this open flap end and you go and knead it toward the folded end. Okay, so make a crease over there. Remember, take your time, because if there's any discrepancies in your folds, then it will show. Okay, next we fold this part over. Okay, and then we do the same thing on this side. So fold it, make sure the crease is neat, and then take your bone folder or your ruler and go across. Okay, so now you're ended up with this. It looks like a W, if you can see it. We're gonna flip it over, and now it looks like an M. Then we're going to, so do you see how I have this top part? We're gonna take this part and bring it down here. Okay, so did you see what I did? The part that's folded, I part and meets, not the cut part, but the part that's folded. We put it down here, and then what I would like you to do is draw a line, a squiggly line. It could be squiggly. So do you see how this one is squiggly? And it came out to be like that. This one I cut square, and they come out to be like this. And this one is the kind that I'm cutting right now, which came out to be this shape. So you can decide what shape you want to cut it. Just make sure that it's not too intricate of a design, because then your pages will not fit properly. So once you draw the design, I used a pen just so that it will show up. I take my scissor and cut it towards the end of this flap. Okay? So you see what I did. Now you have two, you have this, it looks like an M, right? Two M's. And then with your smaller sheets of paper, and remember how these had to be the exact size? Well, that was so that they would fit in here. And the only way they would fit is if they were that size. If you have an 8.5 by 11 inch sheet of paper that you're working with. You can also make bigger books using bigger sheets of papers, but I thought that this would be the one that most people would have in their home and wouldn't need to go out to buy. So we're going to just push this in, and on this side we're just going to do the opposite. We're going to make the green show in the middle and the pinks show up on top. Okay, there you go. And now the next part is to take this piece of scrapbooking paper and just glue it on top. So I would just grab a extra sheet of paper that you may have, or and just put it on the bottom in between this page so that you don't get the glue over here. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to glue it. Okay. And then I'm going to just take this and center it a little bit. There we go. And then do the same thing with the back. Take the other sheet of paper. And of course this is optional, but it does make it look nicer. Okay. And then just take this, make sure the ends meet. There we go. Just fold it. Okay. Now you have your book. You close it, and the last thing you would do is you would cut up these pieces of paper. Like for instance, we have the majestic one, and all these beautiful names of Velaspanabella that we have here. Okay, and then just take a glue stick and glue it on. And then I have some more over here. Let's see, these are the ones Al-Khafar. So cut over here. This piece and put it, glue that on. And then of course you can do you can make these into pop-up books. You can put other elements in here, and then now we have our hidden book. So once you open it, it looks like a regular book, but then once you open the middle, there's the hidden part. Isn't that so cool? Anyways, that was our project for today. Inshallah, we'll see you again next time. Assalamu alaikum.